Don't you get the feeling that the core will be back? Draymond, Clay, and Steph.
So I've been starting to think about that. Like, what does it look like? Let's just say, because everyone wants to trade everyone away. Let's just say they stand pat. Let's say Draymond opts in, right, Ponte? And for whatever reason, no trades materialize. Either they don't want to trade or there's not the appropriate trade partner where you feel like it's a good trade, either on the Warrior end or on both ends. Let's say you roll it back. If you roll it back, you sit down with Draymond Green and you say, Dre, you are our small ball 5, and that's it. Like, we're not having 7 discussions about this. You are our small ball 5, and we're going to figure it out. Now, I'm going to try to taper your minutes throughout the year so that we don't have you running up against a brick wall. I need you to be fresh down, obviously in the playoffs, but you're going to be our small ball 5. Looney's going to come off the bench, and that would open up a spot in the starting spot, whether that's Jonathan Kuminga, whether that's Jordan Poole. We can argue till we're blue in the face. I think the number one thing, if they stand pat, they need to come to the realization, Draymond's your small ball 5. That's it. We're not doing this Looney and Draymond thing, playing together. I don't care about net ratings and all that. No. I need to open up the floor for some of these other players to play, and I think it starts with the realization that if Draymond stays, he's our small ball 5, and we're not negotiating.
I'm getting the sense that Draymond will be back as well. Just getting the sense there. Now, I don't know about Bob Myers. I don't have a read on that. Just do not know. There's a lot going on with Bob Myers. I get it. Family stuff. Didn't get the extension before the season. But Draymond Green, if you do say, hey, he's the small ball 5, now do you start the game with him at the small ball 5 because then you're extremely small? Or do you start Looney as your 5 and Draymond, you say, hey, you're going to get your 30 minutes, but you'll come off the bench? Because we've had Fitz on many times, and Fitz has said it. It doesn't matter who starts. That gets overblown. It's a matter who finishes. And do you still get your minutes?
But here's what I would say to you on that, and this whole, who matters. For some of these guys, I know Fitz can say it, and he's not wrong in terms like it really doesn't matter. But for some of these guys, it does matter, unfortunately.
I don't know if it. I mean, for Jordan Poole, it feels like it matters.
That's what I'm saying. So,
right.
I'm not saying it's for everyone.
But
I'm not saying it's for everyone.
Forget all that.
Clearly, like Kevon Looney, I bet if we had a true serum, he would probably say, yeah, I'd prefer to be a starter. But it feels like to me, on the outside looking in, Kevon just wants to win, and he'll do whatever his team needs from him.
So Draymond opts in. You were start him at the small ball 5?
Yes. And I know you're extremely small, and I know it puts him in a advantageous situation on certain nights when he's guarding Jokic to start a game. Like, I get all that, Bonte, but this to me is about if you're going to maximize the roster that you have right now, okay, and you don't make any moves, you got to open up a slot for one of these younger players to pierce through, whether that is Jordan Poole or whether that is Kuminga.
So if you do go Draymond at small ball 5, and this may be Kuminga at the 4, Wiggins at the 3, Clay at the 2, Steph at the 1.
Yes.
But, again, Steve Kerr changes his lineups every single game. I don't know, man. I
think that also opens up Kuminga for a different role where he can guard some of those perimeter players and take some of the pressure, if you go Kuminga, or he can take some of the pressure off of Klay Thompson on the perimeter.
I like Looney as a starting 5. I do like Kuminga at the 4, but he's got to earn his starting spot. You just can't take it. And I don't know if he's ready for that. Can he play with Steph? Can he play with Clay? Can he play with Wiggins? Or do you switch it up and you go to Clay and Dre off the bench, and you got Steph, Jordan Poole, Wiggins, Kuminga, and Looney?
Bonte,
and
you
bring
have to make
the 2
a commitment
veterans
on
off the
Kuminga.
bench.
But if you're going to keep Kuminga,
well, he wants a bigger role.
No, but I this whole he's got to earn it for sure. But they also have to commit to playing it out a little. Like, I agree with everyone. Like, you got to earn it. Like, no one is saying you're just handed 30 minutes all year, and even when you suck and your body language is terrible, you just keep playing. There's no question he's gonna have to earn it, and that's gonna come with hard work and all the things that the coaches are gonna look for in the offseason and going into the training camp and his mind and what's his attitude like and all those things. But they also need to meet him halfway and commit to him a little.
I agree with that. And his people have also said that. We want to be guaranteed a bigger role, or we want to seek other options. So you heard the reports that he's showcasing his talents in New York, Miami, L.A.
Is that-
maybe get the rest of the league looking around him. That was the source, but I don't know. I think Kuminga just wants to work in his game. And you notice he was working out in his Warriors gear, which is a good sign, in my opinion. See a lot of guys don't work out in their old gear. Yeah, he had his Warriors shirt out, so I was happy about that.
That's an astute
to me,
point.
that's a good start.
No, that's a really astute point that you make.
You know, he's working out in his Warriors gear. So, well, look, again, I think we make too big of a deal. But it does, overall, the league sense, and from what I'm hearing, and you just kind of read the tea leaves, it does feel like Draymond Green will be back. So how do you make do? I asked a couple big issues here. If Draymond Green does come back, how does Jordan Poole and Draymond Green coexist? You have to get that right. You have to get it right. It cannot linger into next year. Do they have a come to Jesus moment? Does Jordan Poole need to come out and talk to Draymond Green? Because I get why Jordan Poole wouldn't want to talk. I get why Jordan Poole wouldn't want to bring it up. It's a traumatic situation. But if Draymond does come back and you want to play it exclusively at the small ball 5, then I got to have Loon start because I need to be big up front.
And then Draymond's the guy that comes off the bench?
You can start Jordan Poole. You can start Kuminga. You can bring Clay and Dre off the bench. I don't really care. Here's my overall
I assumed that Draymond would like, you know how he is. I got to start or whatever.
Well, he was the same guy after Game 3 who drove to the arena and said, "Hey, I think I need to come off the bench."
Then they aborted mission like immediately after 2 games.
Yeah, I know.
I
hear you.
Thanks for the nobility, Draymond, but
I hear you.
You're not the knight in shining armor.
I hear you, but here's the biggest thing: if you do bring back, if they all come back, are they good enough to get to the finals?
See, I don't know,
because
you need quantum leaps forward from vital pieces off that bench that everybody tells me suck.
Well, to me, again, I don't think we've touched on it enough.
What's that?
But I think it's absolutely remarkable that they made it to where they made it to this season.
Yeah, they could have easily lost before they even played the Sacramento Kings, and they could have easily lost to the Kings.
Exactly. They pushed the Lakers to 6. And we know and they all admitted it. The Warriors admitted it, that they just weren't as connected as they have been in past years because of what's happened throughout the duration of the season. Not to mention Andrew Wiggins missing so much time. So if they do bring back Draymond, and they bring back Clay, they bring back Poole, and they run it back with the same roster, and we'll see what DiVincenzo does. We haven't talked about that much, about him opting in or opting out, going to seek more money. Seems like JaMychal Green's going to move on. Are they good enough to get back to the finals with this same core group? Now, remember, Kevin Durant's going to be in Phoenix for an entire season now.
Are you sure?
Well, I think so.
Are you sure?
I think he's going to be there.
I mean, he's going to get hurt, number one. And number two, are we sure they're all going to be able to play nice?
Maybe. But, I mean, Kevin Durant's going to be in the West to start the season.
That's
what we do know.
There you go.
That's what better. We do know.
But if I told you Kevin Durant played for 2 more teams after the Phoenix Suns before his career was over?
I wouldn't be surprised.
At all.
I wouldn't be surprised. Now, Phoenix has to.
He's got what was it, Gaylord Perry? Who was the guy who ended up playing for like 16 different teams?
There's a lot
or was that Phil Necro?
Phil Necro.
Was it one of them went into the Hall of Fame with like 15 teams on their ledger?
5-1-0. The Jordan Poole, Draymond Green fiasco will not go away. It's become an open scab that won't heal. The media will not allow it to heal.
It's not the media.
Stop blaming the media. They admitted after the season that, hey, it was a problem. So if Draymond Green and Jordan Poole can coexist, are the Warriors good enough to threaten to get to the finals? I do. Are they good enough to beat the Denver Nuggets? I would love to see that matchup. That's a tall deal, man. That's a tall deal.
This year's version of the Nuggets, because every year is a little different, this year's version of the Nuggets feels pretty formidable.
They're legit.
I think people need to acknowledge how good they are top to bottom and how all of their pieces have bought in. On the defensive end, we already knew they had some elite offensive weapons. At times can be streaky. They feel to be playing on such a connected level.
Right.
It's really difficult for me to envision a scenario where they don't win it all this year.
Yeah, it's now. Although if it's Boston, I think that's a deeper series.
You think they present different problems than Miami?
Yeah, I do. I think Miami would get slapped in 5 games. But those wing players, man, Tatum and Brown, that would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Who's guarding? You put Gordon on Tatum?
You put Gordon on Tatum, and you put Brown on Michael Porter Jr. Or you could put Brown on Jamal Murray.
No, you're talking about defensively. I'm saying for the Nuggets on defense.
Oh, you put Gordon on. Yeah, you put Gordon on
Tatum?
You put Gordon on Tatum, and you put Michael Porter Jr. on Jaylen Brown to start. Or no, you put KCP on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, good
Put
call.
KCP on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, good call.
You know, you could hide Michael Porter Jr. on one of those on Derek White or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a good call.
I like that.
Well, I think the thing in last night's game, everyone's going. Gabe Vincent was out, yeah, but Marcus Smart scored like 25 or whatever points, and Derek White scored. So like when they get contributions from both of those guys, coupled with the normal production that you're going to get from a Tatum and a Brown, that's the best version of the Celtics that you're going to get.
I would love to see that series now. Starting to warm up.
Kind of want that
series. I think it'd be the better
too.
series, personally.
Yes.
As good as the story as Miami has been, I want to see Celtics Nuggets. I think that's the best product you could get. Are you worried about go ahead, finish?
No, I was going to say, like, I kept bringing this up, and I think people were like kind of like scoffing at me. But like Miami was one of the worst shooting teams in the league during the regular season, and that's a big body of work. At some point, it was going to correct back to the means.
Yeah.
And it feels like maybe it's correcting back.
Gabe Vincent was out.
I know.
Last night. I don't know if his ankle's going to be right. And now you're starting to miss Tyler Hero.
I know. And here's the other thing with Gabe Vincent. Yeah, you are. Here's the other thing with Gabe Vincent. He's looking for a payday this offseason. Mm-hmm. If he comes back and isn't 100%, like all of these games matter for a lot of these guys that are going to be free
I don't
agents.
think it affects his money, though. If he comes back and he's compromised with the ankle, I think league execs, they'll say he's had an ankle injury. He was playing well up until the ankle injury. I don't know how much that affects his money.
Okay. I was just a thought.
954 Comcast Business Text Line. Bonte, I'm worried about Moody following the Warriors on IG. Do you worry about that stuff anymore? Because I don't.
Nope.
These players do it all the time. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, you know what the thing is that I don't understand on IG, and I know the cool kids do this? What's with the, like, I only have 3 posts?
I don't know.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, or they delete posts.
Or archive them, I guess. Is that what it is?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Because I cleaned up mine a little bit. I archived some stuff, some redundant posts that I've had in the past where you just would, like, when I was early in the media game, but I'd be at Warrior game, I'd be posting every game. Warriors and Cavs. Ooh, Warriors and that. You know what I'm saying? Thinking I'm cool. But I archived the light. But I don't know, man. Everybody has their method on IG or the way they do things.
No, I know, but I'm just, what's the thought process behind I only have 3 posts? Here's the 3 most incredible things about me.
Yeah,
I was in Cancun.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is my Mercedes. Look at me in a thong.
Maybe some people want to just, like, be private on IG.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
With 100,000 followers?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know. 707 Comcast Business Text Line. Coach in Vallejo. Poole isn't good enough. The fans don't want him here. Trade him for Ayton. I wouldn't say every fan doesn't want him here. Trade him for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, Ayton's not the best teammate either.
Well, you got to think about the Phoenix Suns side of things, Coach. They already have Devin Booker.
What's the
campaign?
Campaign. Thank you. I almost said Cam Akers.
I
almost said. I got football so in my head. My bad.
You still have
Cam Akers.
Cam Akers good. I like. Cam
I know,
Akers a lot.
but my brain's fried today. I'm sorry.
Right. 209. I guess everything is on stories now. That's a good point on IG. It's not about the IG posts. You have to create a reel. I guess I don't know.
I don't do reels.
I may create a reel here and there. It's fun.
You know what does scare me about Instagram?
What's that?
Checking when you go to like the search thing and you see like all the algorithmic things that you like search. It really does tell a weird story about you. Like everyone's is uncomfortable.
What is your
Well, I'm not gonna show it, but I'm just gonna look. I mean, I don't even know if I want to say this out loud.
What you got
so I hit in the search. Lots of gloves, lots of baseball cleats.
IG models.
There's some women. Some Mac Dre, golf clubs.
IG models.
There's some. They're there. Reels of people hitting golf shots.
Right.
Derek White and Trey Lance's haircuts.
Wow.
Lots of Sam Darnold stuff.
So you're into hairlines of Sam Darnold stuff.
A lot of gloves. Here, you know what? I'll show you, B. See?
Oh, yeah, a lot of IG models.
And a lot of gloves. Come on,
no,
keep it real.
I see one glove, and I see 9 IG models.
Glove.
I'm kidding, folks. I'm kidding.
Thank you. My wife's fighting.
No, you know what I get?
What's
all right,
yours?
I'll do mine. I'll do mine right now. Search right now.
Get yours ready, boys. I want to hear what's on yours.
So, yeah, breaking news. Devin Haney. Damian Lee's on here. Jordan Poole in a Milwaukee jersey. Oh. How about that? Milwaukee Bucks jersey.
Yeah, look, you got your boy Joe Rogan on there.
Joe Rogan, for some reason.
You know what would be hilarious if it was all DeSantis and Trump stuff for you.
Yeah, I know.
That would be funny.
That would be comedy. Juan Soto got a Dante DiVincenzo, got draft. I got Ooh, I got Terrence Crawford because Terrence Crawford's going to fight Errol Spence Jr.
Nice.
It's going to be a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight there. Breaking news, AD. So, yeah, it's all different. Ask us anything. 888-957-9570. Ask us anything. We'll do this once a week. Ask us anything.
Oh, here. So from Unanimous 925, my wife saw my feed, bro. Let's just say I haven't gotten back on in 2 years. See, the feed is different than the search. The search tells you more about what you're clicking on and whatnot. Yeah. Joey Spadoni, if we were to look at your search, what's on there? You guys all know what I'm talking about.
I don't know if you could see it from here. There's some Sopranos clips, Jason Tatum in a backwards hat, Steph Curry at the president's office.
No women.
Yeah, no women at all.
I'm scared to even
Just
ask
leave that
Sam
there.
Lubman.
Loveman, actually, I kind of want to know what Loveman
I
is.
don't want to know what's going on in Lubman.
The bachelor of the show.
So look, my Instagram search. We got some dogs walking around a pool. We got some Star Wars memes, and we got some Taylor Swift going on here. We got some space stuff. Wow, what's Mookie Betts doing there? That's not cool. Got little golf things there. Got some food.
This is actually very wholesome. I'm looking over his
there's
shoulder.
some more dogs. Got some more memes.
Wow.
Tell me when to stop. I'll keep going.
All of his
More
search
Taylor
engines
Swift.
are algorithmic for Instagram to nice stuff. It's where Tinder is where he gets down.
That's true. He actually is on the dating apps.
Yeah,
unlike
he
us.
actually. Yeah, so he.
I'm done with Tinder. It's such a cesspool there.
Why?
Tyler Miller.
Expand on that.
Tyler Miller. I just look at the same IG chicks, so my algo isn't crazy. But just looking at the same chicks over and over.
What's wrong with Tinder?
I had that phase.
I've never been in on Tinder, so I don't know
I
anything
feel like
about.
it's jumped the shark. No one uses it anymore. It's
So what
just
do
a
you
waste
use?
of time. I use Hinge now. People are a little bit more grown up on it.
Hinge.
And now I'm trying this thing where I try to go out and meet people in person. And
the old school way.
That's weird.
The old school
You
way.
know what we forgot to do today?